Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with the review of the Eachine 3D X4. This is the first clone of the Nano QX 3D to the market. Obviously, though, it's doesn't really look anything like the Nano QX 3D. It looks more like the original Nano QX, which the original Eachine X4 was a clone of. Actually, I don't think they called it X4. It was a CG023. But this is basically the new version of that with motor reversing, so you can flip upside down and fly inverted like the Nano QX 3D. It looks pretty cool. I don't know. It kind of looks like an Angry Bird to me for some reason. Like an Angry Bird wearing sunglasses, or I don't know, or like some sort of like race car. So yeah, it looks really cool, and it's neat to see some other, inverted, flying, affordable micro quads. However, my experience with this has not been overly positive. Mainly, it's just really unstable for me, or it just, I don't know, it doesn't it I don't really know what the deal is. Like it yaws around sometimes, it just it gets really wobbly, and I don't know if it's because of the pitch of the blades, now that they've changed it so it has equal pitch in both ways, it's less stable now or something. But just like the original CG023, it does have little LEDs right up in the side, right near the canopy, somewhere. I think they're on the board, so like right in the corners there. So a little bit decent for visibility. Doesn't really make it a night fly or anything like that. But you can turn them on and off from the transmitter. It comes with a 300 milliamp hour LiPo battery and a USB charger and a spare set of props. Oh, and it also has thumb pads or sticks for the transmitter that you can swap out. I'm not sure how long it takes to charge because the charger for mine does not work. But these 300 milliamp hours usually take like 45 minutes to charge, somewhere around in there, I would expect. You get about 6.5 minute flights, but only like a 5 second LVC warning, so not a ton of warning when the battery's about to die. Let's go ahead and look at the transmitter. So you've got three different rates down the side buttons here, so a little bit awkward to kind of try to reach down and change rates while you're flying. The right bumper is for flips, so you press the bumper and then move the stick in whatever direction. And instead of doing a full flip, this one just flips to inverted, and that's the only flips you've got is back and forth from inverted. And like I said, the bottom right button there turns the LEDs on and off. And then the left bumper does not do anything. The manual references orientation mode, which I think is left over from the CG023. They just didn't update the manual properly. So I think that would have been headless mode, but this one doesn't have a headless mode, so the bumper doesn't do anything. Let's see. So yeah, so that with the prop guards on there, it does it lands upside down, but on the canopy. The prop guards don't actually work like legs like the Nano QX 3D does, but the canopy does block the props from hitting the ground. So you can land upside down and you can take off from upside down. It'll know which way is up or not. But when it flips over, it does not do any control reversing. Whereas like the Nano QX 3D, reverse controls and flying upside down was pretty much like flying right side up. This one does not do that, so it's a lot harder to fly. But if you're wanting to practice 3D flying for like a CP helicopter or something like that, it would actually be better in that case because your controls are what you're going to actually be dealing with then, so you can get some practice on a cheap, well protected quad, and then go move that experience onto a CP helicopter. But you do not have to do anything with the throttle. The throttle is just normal when you flip inverted. Now the throttle works the same inverted. So you're not doing any sort of manual throttle control to reverse the motors or anything like that. There's no manual mode to do manual flips or anything. You just flip automatic to inverted. Throttle stays the same, but then all your controls are reversed. Let's see. I think that was about all I had to say about it. Oh, you can recalibrate it by holding the left stick down right and the right stick down left, and that'll recalibrate the accelerometer. And that is about all I have to say about it. So we'll go ahead and take it for a flight around the kitchen. I'll see if I can show off the instability that I was talking about. And we'll try to do some inverted flight, though I'm pretty bad at it. I'm not a 3D pilot, so when you flip it upside down and reverse all the controls on me, my brain breaks immediately. So we'll see what I can do there. Let's go check it out. Alright, this is the flight review of the Eachine 3D X4. We'll see what I can do with it, but I am not very good at flying it inverted because all the controls are reversed and I am not a 3D pilot. Elsie's gonna watch me fly and start out on low rates. And I found this to be pretty unstable. I mean, yeah, you can see, look at it just shaking around, yawing on its own. I think with having those flat pitched blades so it can fly inverted, it just isn't as stable as normal blades. Oh man, what? It's like leaning way back on me. Let me see if I can recalibrate it. Oops. Alright, recalibrated. Let's try that again. Thing was all over the place. Well, just leaning way, look at it, way back. Now I can't even, what is it doing? This thing has been nothing but problems for me. I am not having much luck with this one at all. Recalibrate it again. Trims are centered. Alright, let's put it on 100% rates. Yaw's a little bit slow even on 100% rates, but not bad. Oh my gosh, it is just all over the place. I can't even get it to stay straight now. I mean, it's just, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh my god. No luck with this thing. I'm gonna have to go ahead and try to just restart it maybe. I mean, I've heard other people had good luck with this, so I don't know if maybe mine's defective or what the deal is, but I am not having much luck with it. Alright, let's go ahead and while I can. Alright, now it's inverted. Oh gosh. Let me just go ahead and take off upside down. But all the controls are reversed, so it is confusing. Oh gosh. Well, forward and backward is still forward and backward, but left and right are backwards and yaw is backwards. That's kind of inexcusable. I don't know why they didn't make the controls reverse when you're gonna do an automated flip mode like that. Oh my gosh. Doesn't help that the thing does not want to stay level at all. Let's flip back. Oh. Yeah, and that's another thing I notice a lot too, is when it flips it gets really unstable after a flip. No luck with this thing. It looks cool. It looks like an Angry Bird or something with the way the canopy looks. Maybe if I just keep flying it, I won't notice that it wants to just keep leaning. But you can hear a prop hitting a prop guard or something. You hear that? I don't know if that'll come through on camera or not. It just kind of shakes around, yawing on its own. This thing is a mess. I think I'm done with it. Yeah, not having much luck with this one, but like I said, I mean, other people have said it was awesome, so Maybe mine's slightly defective or something. I don't know. I think with these, you know, 50-50 props where, you know, they're made to give as much pitch, both inverted or upright, and so I think that just creates less stability, and it just kind of shakes around, and after it flips it doesn't, you know, have enough pitch really to grab and level itself. And then I was having all sorts of accelerometer issues right there where it just did not want to stay level. So I don't really know what to say about this one. It's kind of neat in concept, but it's not working out too well for me. But anyway, if you want to try it for yourself, check the video description for price and purchase link. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.